Kidding the news. Kidding the news.
What's the news? The conversation. We make fun of information. We hope you love news. We just love to get you the news.
Yes, we do, and welcome back to the Kidders. It is the week before Easter, known in Christian circles as Holy Week. So holy cow, we got to get with it. Joining us, as always, first of all, from somewhere in a toll plaza in Indiana is Tim Slagle. Hey, Tim, where you at?
Hey, I'm on the Illinois toll plaza. Everything's running smooth up until the 290 merge.
Okay, and you got the giant iPass sign behind you, so that's kind of cool. We should get a sponsor.
We got a sponsorship, or at least free tolls, huh?
And the conservative warrior princess, hostess of the Terry O'Brien Show, Ms. Terry O'Brien.
Hello. Hey, we've got a couple of waves in the country today. We've got a wave of Islamic terrorism, and in Cuba, Obama's doing the wave at a baseball game. And in honor of Barack Obama's triumphant trip to Cuba, I know how much you guys love my T-shirts. I have another one this week.
Oh, yeah. I like the
Che Guevara.
Yeah. And, what's his name? Was it Rod Ford, the mayor of Toronto?
Yeah.
Rob
died.
Ford? Yeah, he died, which now officially makes Donald Trump the craziest guy in the hemisphere. So, anyhow, we got some stories for you today. Since we're leading up to Easter, I thought we'd make them all religious stories, and we're going to start off with in Briar Creek. I think this is in Connecticut. Yes, it is. The surplus outlet store got robbed by a woman who shoplifted $23 worth of food and toiletries. The woman happened to be Sister Agnes Penino, who is 78 years old. She is a nun. She works at the nearby convent, the Saints Cyril and Methodius convent. I don't know either one of those saints, but I'm sure that they did something good. And what's the world come to when nuns are stealing?
Well, apparently she heard cleanliness is next to godliness, and it caused a dilemma.
I don't know.
Needed more soap.
She is 78 years old, and as you guys know, dementia can strike. I mean, any of you who've seen a Bernie Sanders speech know that dementia can strike at this age.
My mother used to say that cleanliness is next to godliness, and that's where I want to be. And then I looked it up in the dictionary. Actually, cleanliness is right next to cleavage, which is where I want to be. So that worked out.
So maybe, of course, she was 78. Maybe she thought they were free. Everything was free, kind of like the sugar and the rolls at the restaurant.
Well, and it is Bernie Sanders territory, so you never know. But here, let's go down to Louisiana, where another religious person, this time a Buddhist monk, and the guy by the name of Kang Nguyen Lee, if I'm pronouncing it, but really, who cares? What he did was he filched money out of the Buddhist Association coffers and went gambling with it, and he now faces 20 years in prison for stealing from Buddhist people.
Huh. And 20 years of prison and 38 years of bad karma. Don't you hate it though? Don't you hate it though when you put $1,000 on yin and it comes up yang?
Oh yeah, And he couldn't even have fun at the buffets because he's a vegetarian.
He tried to plead. He tried to plead guilty like 3 times, but he kept saying, me no speak English. That's a good defense. I don't think that's going to work.
Vietnamese, and he said he didn't speak any English. He learned how to work an ATM machine, but he couldn't speak any English.
Well, probably because of the Braille buttons.
Well, that was then. This is now. All right. This is a sad story in Jersey City, and I don't think any happy stories have ever come out of Jersey City, New Jersey. But there, a fight broke out in a local mall between Juan Jimenez Guerrero and the Easter Bunny, a guy by the name of Kasim Charles, who was dressed up as the Easter Bunny The story doesn't say exactly what happened. There were words, and all of a sudden they started fighting. And then, according to the story, it really picked up when the Easter Bunny took off his paw gloves. It's like in a hockey game when they drop the gloves. There's going to be
This is a very sad story because, you know, this guy did not want to do this gig, but he was told it would count toward his community service. And so, and now I think that's probably out the window.
The poor bunny got the jelly beans beat out of him.
and what could cause an argument with an Easter Bunny? You know, what the heck is going on there? But anyhow, that case is going to court. So both the Easter Bunny and the guy that smacked him were wanted on previous warrants. So, you know, apparently the Easter Bunny company doesn't do a lot of background information on who they put in the suit. Oh, here we go. Let's go to Oregon, Astoria, Oregon. They got a problem there. All of the sea lions come up on the dock, and I don't know what they do, but they fill the dock, and apparently they poop there, and they eat all of the salmon. So they want to get rid of the sea lions. So what they've done is, you know those big, tall, air wavy things that you see in front of car dealerships. You know, they're just big cylinders with arms. They got like a couple hundred of these things and put them up and down the coast in the hopes that they're going to scare away the sea lions.
Well, apparently they're not scared.
I'm sorry, what, Terry?
Oh, I was going to say, this is an improvement over the fake orca that they tried before, which almost drowns.
They had electrified mats. That didn't work. They tried beach balls, and they had a large fiberglass orca that capsized, so that didn't work either.
Well, apparently they're not scaring any away, but they did get several into a new car.
Had they put up just those honking, horns, then that would have scared them away. They go, "Oh crap, we don't want to work today," But they're this close to the holiday, those poor Easter seals. I love the Easter seals. All right, one more joke. Everybody here is.
I wondered why you picked that story.
For one crappy line. It's amazing what we do. I just think the sight of 200 guys going like this is kind of funny. All right, final story in Des Moines, Washington. I didn't even know there was a Des Moines, Washington, but Des Moines, Washington, guy was going looking for a used car, and he and the salesman were walking through the lot, and he saw an older model Ford van. Said, "Hey, that looks like what I'm looking for," and he looked in there, and inside they found a dead guy who was just sitting in the car. They didn't know how long he'd been there. He might have been there when they traded it in. I really don't know.
Well, business at this dealership is obviously dead.
That's what you had? This was your favorite story, and that's your line?
Oh, no, my favorite story was the Easter Bunny story. No, my favorite was the Easter Bunny story. I like this story. I do like this story.
Well, I like the seal story too, but that went to crap. Next week, we're letting Tim pick all the stories.
How does a dead body in a minivan tie into Easter?
That's a good question.
Because they're waiting till Sunday, see if the guy rises and gets out of the car. I guess. No.
On the third day.
How will we get the door open?
We'll have to come by and roll it open. I'm just looking for the lightning now. It's got to be coming down anytime. Because this is Holy Week. I believe today is Holy Tuesday. Tomorrow is Free Pie Wednesday at Baker Square. Then we got Monday, Thursday, and Good Friday, and on and on and on. So I hope you're all ready to atone and be forgiven. Anyhow, that's all the stories that we got. Anybody got any closing comments? Tim, before you get on the tollway?
It's Holy Week, so it's traditionally this is the time that all the stores put up the 4th of July decorations.
I don't know. I'm just going to go to the mall and look for some Easter Bunny to punch. That's how I'll celebrate.
Gonna get a piece of that bunny. Not the chocolate one.
Well, and I'm just going to use the nice weather to take down my Christmas lights. So, you know, it's going to be a great weekend. Other than that, we appreciate you folks joining us. Hold on while I cue up the music. Pablo, we hope that you were with us. Sorry we had a later time, but it's all good. Thank you very much. Good day. Terry, you have to say something to get the camera to go on you.
We can see me
There you
later.
go. Now you're okay.
Thumbnail.